welterweight action here. MIHAILOVIC and MAHMIC. Not much in the way of age. MAHMIC 28, MIHAILOVIC 27. Both coming in hungry for a victory here in the welterweight division.
Well, this is it. This is where contenders emerge. This is where prospects become players, and sometimes this is where future champs announce themselves.
So MAHMIC in the red, MIHAILOVIC in the blue corner. Feeling out process here, testing the range, looking for the jab is MAHMIC.
Just working each other out there. Lovely lead hook there from MAHMIC. And he said he did his camp with Roberto Soldic, a veteran really, and RoboCop, known for his aggressive style of coming forward, and that's what I think MAHMIC is doing here tonight. Cutting off the cage, coming forward with those combos.
MIHAILOVIC here on the outside position. She's going to look to try and engage. That's a nice jab. Like to see some lead kicks, but we see MAHMIC land that rear kick. He's got to think about upstairs and downstairs as MIHAILOVIC, if he wants to gain some distance, not get cracked by that powerful left hook as he comes in range.
Nice combo. Unfortunately, he doesn't land, but he's definitely letting the three-piece off there. Uppercut, hook. Really going to work here, MAHMIC, and thinking about those combos. MIHAILOVIC would like to see him take his head off the center line as he throws the jab, but a lovely overhand right there.
Heavy kick lands for MAHMIC. Oh, looks to go inside again. MIHAILOVIC just slightly lifting that leg to vacate some power, but that is starting to damage that lead leg. You see there, he skips it out of range. Oh, head kick lands, and that prompts a level change immediately. We can see now MIHAILOVIC initiates the grappling.
Nice pressure up against the cage here. And just swinging those knees in, investment for later rounds, really.
Some nice pressure from MIHAILOVIC, but he's got to keep busy. Using the head here to elongate his opponent, target as well. But if he wants to take down, he's got to think about dropping down and attacking the hips. Looking for the outside trip. Some short shots there for MAHMIC. MAHMIC, though, going to use the opportunity to pummel the left arm with the underhook. He's going to use that to be able to get double underhooks or to circle to the inside position.
Cheeky little inside shots there from MAHMIC. Tactical phase development, and nobody wants to make the first mistake here. Both fighters taking valuable information. Fighting the hands there. I'd like him to see MIHAILOVIC drop and maybe attack the hips, pull his opponent off the cage.
Minute 18 left here in round one. Oh, big knee up the center line there, lands for MAHMIC, and the crowd respond with a round of applause. Nice circle. It's good work from MAHMIC. That's what he wants here. Set the stage. An exchange of knees. Left hook catches him on the exit. Right hand down the center line.
Great disengage there from MAHMIC. But both fighters definitely coming to fight here. Grappling, striking, a show of all.
MIHAILOVIC done a good job, though, skipping away from that kick, and he's eradicated the kick so far. Oh, he's looking for the outside trip. This is definitely what he wants, to force the clinch, use the fence to try and present the takedown. Going to keep busy here, though. as you said, knees a worthy investment to the thighs here of MAHMIC. Nine seconds of the round. Looks like we're going to finish the first round up against the fence.
Touch of gloves for respect as we come out there. But both fighters definitely came to fight here. I'd like to see MAHMIC come off the cage, get a bit more active, disengage, and throw those hands, throw those shots. But a great opener for both fighters. A little look there back, tail of the tape. Lovely check hook there from MAHMIC. Some chopping, lead low kicks, some elbows, some knees. A lovely overhand right. Nice aggressive style, which we know the Montenegrin always brings to showcase.
Round two. Got to think here, the takedown tactics are going to come from MIHAILOVIC. So MAHMIC going to have to expect that, be ready to sprawl.
Stalking his man is MAHMIC. Up, down, level changes. Lovely high kick there from MAHMIC. Connecting.
Six kicks landed for MAHMIC, 14 punches. You can see the contrast, just 10 punches for MIHAILOVIC landing on the mark. So the stats leaning heavily towards MAHMIC.
MIHAILOVIC in and out of southpaw there. Don't know why, I think he's just trying to confuse his man. Feint, jab, position, great head movement there. Slipping, rolling. He doesn't want to roll too hard and get caught with a knee, but a great lead hook there from MAHMIC.
Heavy inside leg kick there for MAHMIC. He's cautious to skip out of range for the counter, looking for the body. MAHMIC there, just much more springy with the footwork. MIHAILOVIC is a little bit flat-footed, makes him a bit of an easier target for MAHMIC.
Slightly stagnant, slightly readable, if you ask me. Dean, he looks a bit slow, but still, if his feet are planted and he lands one, everything could change.
Oh, it's a nice level change, though. Oh, beautiful kick. Tripped it, looks for the back. MIHAILOVIC here with one hook in.
Great transition there, and a nice sweep. Very dominant position here. He's got one hook in. Trying a bit of cross-face, maybe a rear naked. He doesn't quite get it on, but confusing his man with a few punches there just to try and slip under the chin to see if he can get it on.
He's got 2 minutes and 40 seconds to work here. He's got to get that second hook in. Get the hand underneath the chin. MAHMIC doing a good job of sitting down on that hit, though, to negate that second hook.
Yeah, really cut it off, and he's using the cage as well. Good head pressure there from MIHAILOVIC. Just rubbing his face against MAHMIC. Uncomfortable, always uncomfortable. Blinding. Some stamps, cheeky little feet stamps there. Just chipping away, just hurting his man where he can. And a lovely transition there. MAHMIC puts his man up against the cage.
MIHAILOVIC here switches to the back to the outside position with the unhook. MAHMIC looking to shield against those knees coming up the center line. Looking for the circle to the outside position. Negated, though, from MIHAILOVIC.
Refs just says, keep your hands off the cage. Cheeky feet stamps there. Anything nasty, anything cheeky, I'm just going to score points. That's what he's saying.
Referee taking a real close look here. He's looking for action. He's looking for insistence. Looking for the foot stomps, though. Just under a minute left here in round 2. MIHAILOVIC seems to have found the remedy of control, but look at that circle out. And MAHMIC immediately looks to re-engage with hands. Oh! Heavy head kick again. He's on wobble street. MAHMIC smells blood. Well-timed level change into the takedown, Will Jr.
Beautiful level change. Slipped out. He looked like he was damaged there. Looked a bit wobbled, but he came back. Dominant position here. I'd like to see him really go to work and put MAHMIC into some dark waters.
He's got 20 seconds to do so. In that top position, got to maneuver around to side control or hunt for the mount. Could be using this time as well to regain the equilibrium after that heavy head kick. Looking for the mount, though. He's going to run out of time, though. Oh, beautiful work. MIHAILOVIC maneuvers back to the feet, and round 2 is in the books.
MAHMIC really finding a home for those high kicks there. If he can disengage and put a bit more heat on with the combos, throw a bit more output, I think he could really challenge MIHAILOVIC here. Again, this is where conditioning, nous experience into these later rounds, and those investments earlier in the earlier rounds will come through. Lovely chopping lead kicks there, inside, outside kicks, light on his feet. There's the high kick, clips him, finds a home. I mean, that's inches away from knockout business. Overhand right there, sweeps, gives him a trim on the way. Lovely lead, high kick there, beautiful work from MAHMIC.
Well, some solid head kicks landed from MAHMIC. MIHAILOVIC insistent on the grappling to see if he can close the distance. Oh, heavy inside leg kick. You can see there, MIHAILOVIC thought that was coming up high, so we've got to see MAHMIC mixing the low shots with the high shots when the hands go down. He can start to invest in the body as well to bring the hands down. Testing the high kick, misses the mark. Looking for that counter left hook as well. This is MAHMIC. Stiff jab lands for MAHMIC. That overhand right. It's MIHAILOVIC. He's got to tie the strikes onto the level change, though. Oh, body shot attempt there. A little bit of a slip.
Point and shoot here from MIHAILOVIC. Just dipping, throwing overhand shots, heavy shots here, looking to upset his man MAHMIC.
Time level change into the single. Go and head outside here. Could go head outside, run the pipe. We could also start to look to inside trip the left leg of MAHMIC. Nice work from MAHMIC here, plants the foot. He's going to keep that base really wide and start to either stuff the head or pummel the underhooks. Oh, completion of the single leg. Immediate back take attempt here from MIHAILOVIC. MAHMIC sensing that, though. Gets back to the feet.
MIHAILOVIC has been out of the ring for 2 years. He took a short break, and now he's returned at FNC 26 with a loss to Ilya Berkan. 4 years ago, he fought in this same hall at the second season FNC Armageddon tournament. So comfortable, familiar with the FNC promotion.
Referee asking for more action here. MIHAILOVIC working on the single, trying to hammer fist the calf. Let's see a separation here if it doesn't progress. Minutes and 25 seconds left here in round 3. MIHAILOVIC works for the takedown. MAHMIC digs the underhook, achieves the outside position. He's looking for a mat return. Oh, he skips one hook in. MAHMIC here looking to test the waters in the grappling realm. MAHMIC looking to box close range, looking for the uppercut. Slams the body kick in beautifully.
Both fighters on their toes here, looking to land those shots. Slightly tired, I'd say. As I say, this is going to be a battle of conditioning. Who wants it more as well? MAHMIC with a beautiful story. Has he got the heart to do something nice in this later rounds? MIHAILOVIC leaning in with that jab, ducking his head, tucking his chin in. Like to see him cut some angles here and not just throw that overhand right, but it sweeps over MAHMIC's head. A game of inches.
Oh, nice level change, straight into the trip. Gets the top position. Just 50 seconds to work, though, for MIHAILOVIC.
Outstanding work there. Loves that level change, and MAHMIC just no defense for it.
Swift back take on his way. Nice escape, though. Going to be cautious about the Kimura trap. Could be the Hail Mary here. Can use this to armbar as well from this position. Nice escape from MAHMIC, recognizing the arm was in danger. Now looks to get heavy on the sprawl. MIHAILOVIC looking for the switch. Switches now to the double leg.
10 seconds, dominant position. What's going to happen here? Is he going to give it his all? It looks like he is. Absolutely letting everything off. Shots, knees, and there's the bell. What a performance from both fighters. Show great heart, great commitment, and well evenly matched.
Well, after a memorable welterweight clash here between MIHAILOVIC and MAHMIC, we go to the judges' scorecards. It was a hard-fought fight. We saw the labor start to tax the two in the later rounds, particularly in the third round. It's going to be interesting to see here who takes the victory. Saw some extensively hard head kicks in the first and the second round from MAHMIC. Take a look at the replay here, Will Jr.
Lovely lead kicks there, and that's what we were talking about there, Dean. Shots, high kicks, low kicks. MIHAILOVIC just trying to throw that Hail Mary there, but beautiful wrestling, transitions, and he just pressured his man. MAHMIC didn't really have an answer, letting those shots off from the top, pressure against the cage, and there's the final seconds of the last round. Knees, punches. This one's going to be a hard one to separate. And the judges really taking their time there to make sure. Every fighter talks about sacrifice, conditioning. Both athletes have lived this. Life-changing experiences brought into the cage here.
No decisions in. Let's see who takes it. MIHAILOVIC or MAHMIC is thrown over to the MC to render the victor.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of those 3 completed rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards, where we have a split decision. Judge Lucic scoring this contest 29 points to 28 points in favor of MIHAILOVIC. Judge Tabak scoring this contest 29 points to 28 points in favor of MAHMIC. And Judge Zoric scores this contest 29 points to 28 points in favor of your winner. In the blue corner, Alexander TGS MIHAILOVIC!
Alexander Mihailovic steals the show with a